Okay, we are live again. Let's see who jumps in. All right, 5 people already, just right off the bat. I love that. Just gonna let the sun hit me a little bit here, without blinding me, of course. Okay, let's see. Wow, that sun really hit me. Let's see who joins. Let's see what's happening. Hope you can all see me. Hello, my friend. Rick is in the house. Hello, Rick. Always nice to see you. I'm going to speak today regarding awakening and what it really means. I see a few people jumped in already. Okay, so I can start this since a few people have jumped already, and then I'll give a a repeat maybe further down the road. Okay, so I see some hearts going on. Hello, my friends. So today what I wanted to speak about is awakening. Okay, and I know we use this term awakening in a way that sometimes confuses people. Okay, and having said this, okay, I just wanted to clarify what we generally, or at least what I generally mean by saying awakening. I don't know if you can see me good. I might have to move it a little bit because the sun is kind of... All right, let's see if we can... Yeah, you can see me. So, this is my explanation of awakening and what it means to me. Okay? So, awakening pretty much is just you yourself being aware of your thoughts. I'm trying to get a good angle because it's dark, or not dark, but again, it's getting a little darker, so I'm trying to get a better angle here because I see some darkness. I think that's okay. Can you guys see me okay? I think you can. All right. So awakening pretty much seems, pretty much what it is actually you being aware of your thoughts, okay? And you being aware of your surroundings. And you being aware that you are not your thoughts, okay? And you being aware that you are aware. Okay, it's a simple term. There's nothing complicated about awakening. So, for example, if you are, I don't know, walking down the street and a thought comes up to you, or to you, I should say, right? Because our brain works as a receiver, actually. What awakening basically means is you are realizing that this thought is not you. Why isn't it not you? Because you are aware of it. So anything that you are aware of, you cannot be it. Okay? It's as simple as that. So if you are aware of your thoughts, you are not your thoughts. If you are aware of your emotions, you are not your emotions. Okay, and what happens is you start seeing the world in a different light when you have this perspective and when you have this awareness going on, right? So even when you're having conversations with your friends, with your relatives, it doesn't matter. As long as you are aware of what is taking place and you realize that you are not the actual situation, that's all it means, okay? So, my friends, what I'm basically saying is there's anybody can become awakened, if you want to use that term, as long as you understand. For example, you get angry with something. You're at the teller, right, at the bank teller, or I don't know how many of us use bank tellers these days. Let's say you're at the grocery store, and the cashier is cashing you out, and I don't know, for whatever reason, you don't like a price, you get into an argument. Just be aware that this whole scenario that's playing out is not who you are, okay? And the thoughts that are coming in your mind and all these emotions that are coming to you are not you. That's all awakening is. Awakening is for you to realize that what is taking place is not you. That's all, okay? All right, let's see what's going on here. I see some comments that jumped in. I'm going to continue further on with this. Hello. Of course, Rick is in the house. I love that. Gresham Jensen, okay, thank you for this. Dreams power, light is God, 1000%. Light is God and so is love. I say love and light. That's why I use that term quite a bit. I'm enjoying my coffee here. I see quite a few people on board. Let's get some likes up there. I see a few of them. The reason I'm saying that is because the more likes we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we create here on this platform on TikTok, and the more people get to see us, of course, and we love to be seen, all of us. All right. Yes, good. Panilko is here from Greece. Good evening, brother. Kalispera και σε σένα, φίλο μου. Good evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. Nani is here. Good evening. Thank you. Nowadays, even the cat down the street is awakened. You are 1000% correct, my friend. Even the cat down the street is awakened. As a matter of fact, I'm actually glad that you brought that up, because from my experience with animals in general, even my experience with my new puppy that I have in my household, I have discovered, which I knew already, but I have discovered even more because I'm paying more attention to them, that believe it or not, animals are more in tune with themselves than what we are, or most of us are, I should say. Not we are, but most of us. And the reason for this is because animals in general operate in the now moment, okay? And when you operate in the now moment, in the present moment, you are awakened, believe it or not, automatically. So in a sense, animals are awakened because they always operate in the present moment, and they respond to their natural instincts, of course. So, my wife love you. Okay, who's this? Brain Balut. Thank you. You tell your wife that I love you and her as well. How's that? Thank you. So, Panilko says, awakening means one has remembrance of who and where they came from, experientially, not intellectually. And that's another version of it as well, because I'm glad you brought this up, Panilko. You're absolutely right. So, basically, you do remember where you came from. You do remember who you are, okay? And the key to this, that's why I'm trying to simplify it here. The key to this is by simply being aware of the present moment and realizing that you are not your thoughts, you are not your emotions, and what happens when you start separating yourself from that, the real self will reveal itself. So, thank you for that comment, Panilko. You're always a wise man. No judgment, absolutely. When I hear someone on Facebook, for example, say they're awakened, it means they have more work to do, 1000%. And I totally agree with you, because in a lot of my videos, or actually I shouldn't say videos, but a lot of my comments that I make, even in everyday life, I will say the same thing. Awakened is just a matter of perspective. We always have work to do. We always grow. We always expand, and we never ever reach the end. So, what does that mean? That means that we can never be truly awakened because we always expand, right? We might seem that we are more advanced in that process, if I should call that, than others, but in reality, it doesn't matter because it's a non-ending game. And others will catch up and still, they might even outgrow you, so it doesn't matter, right? It's an ongoing process. God is devil, I saw him. Awesome. Tell me what he looks like. Panilko, thank you for that. Rose D, we are enlightened, but our conditioning and ego is what doesn't let us see. 1000%, I totally agree with you. But having said this, the ego is not the enemy here, okay? Because the ego is actually a tool that we use. It's a tool for us to create awareness. Without the ego in this physical, so-called physical, because nothing is physical, but in this realm at least, without the ego, we wouldn't really accomplish much, if you think about it, right? So it's all a tool, and the ego is part of it. So as long as you are aware of it, that's all that matters. All right. Trevor Smith, do.com, I believe. Love your content. Keep it up, fine sir. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for your wonderful message. Panilko says, awakening is dropping the ego, being masterful, not a slave to it in a lower mind. Yes, that's exactly what it is. But at the same time, don't make the ego an enemy, my friend, okay? Because it's just a tool. So as long as you realize that it is a tool, and as long as you don't become a slave to it and you are its master, then kudos, thumbs up, I agree. Can you give a word of advice for the day? Yes. So the word of the day, my friend, is to be fully aware and present, and to understand that you are not your thoughts and you are not your emotions. You are above and beyond them. That's the word of the day. What am I? That's a beautiful question. Dennis, I suggest that you ask that to yourself, okay? So you can ask questions like, what am I? Who am I? And ultimately, they will lead you to the I am, which is already in your sentence there, reversed, okay? So when you see the I am, or what am I, is pretty much the same thing. When you discover the answer to that, you will become what I call awakened. But again, there's more work to do, even when you reach that level. So Panilko, I've had glimpses and experiences, not there yet. That's okay, my friend. You are definitely on the right track. I have seen your work, even on telekinesis and stuff like that. And I know that just by you being in that realm of things, you are definitely headed towards the right track. All right. So Panilko, if we were perfected, there would be no further evolution. 1000%. I totally agree with you. That's how we grow. That's how we expand. We expand through learning. And that's pretty much what we're here to do. We are learning who we are. That's all it is. No mystery here. Now, for those of you that haven't already followed on TikTok, you can hit the follow button and the notifications icon. And you can also follow me via my link tree here on the other platforms as well, because I do different stuff on different platforms. Okay, Amanda, thank you for being here, Amanda. Oh, I love that. Max Willandej. Okay, it's a long one, 140, but you know that I'm talking about you. Good evening, my favorite simple to learn teacher. I'm glad that you brought that up, and the reason I'm saying that is because I try my best to simplify things as simple as possible, because how can I put this? We are not all at the same level of understanding, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to insult anybody. That's not my intention. So having said this, as we make it as simple as possible, I want everybody to jump on board, even little kids. That's what I'm trying to get at. So even if I can awaken children, little kids, then I've done what I'm here to do. Okay? I want to bring everybody on board, or at least as many people as possible, to help them understand that they are a lot more powerful than what we were taught. They are a lot more powerful than what the schooling system teaches, the education system, which is the schooling system. Our parents taught us, our grandparents taught us, our friends, our colleagues, our bosses, our society, the news, the TV, and so on and so on. We are far greater. Our history, if you want to go that, we are far greater and far more superior to that. And that's what I'm here to do, and that's why I try to simplify things as possible. Panilko, of course, ego is a tool. That's why I mentioned masterful in lower mind. I agree with you, my friend. I totally love the way you interact with us here, Panilko. I love it. Σε ευχαριστώ, φίλε μου. So, my account was blocked, so I created a new one. That's okay. You wouldn't be the first one, you wouldn't be the last. I know a lot of people that their accounts have been blocked. So, just keep going, my friend. Dennis said, Amelia, what do you mean by that? Okay, she's asking you a question. All right, I love the stars here. Amelia Cuff, that's who we really are. You never die, you are just having a temporary human experience. Yes, Amelia, I totally agree with you. We are just having a temporary human experience. Having said that, we are experiencing multiple things at the same level, but I don't really want to get into that right now. But you are right. Your statement is totally correct here. So, Panilko, you are the drop in the ocean. You are the ocean itself awakened. Yes, my friend, 1000%. Hi, brother. Hope you're okay. Can I have your link? Need to ask something. Okay. So, if you go to my, what's it called? My link tree. You can hit that link and you can go to one of those other two platforms there, because here, I don't know if I'm friends with you or not, that's what I'm saying. So if you go to one, either YouTube or Instagram, you can message me there, okay? And I will respond to you, my friend. Sounds good. So we are awareness, 1000%. Dennis, yes, you are awareness in itself. There's nothing else. There's nothing more simple, I should say, than that. Okay, you are awareness because you are aware of everything. That's the only thing that you can be truly sure of, that you are aware, that you are here, that you are it, right? Because from your standpoint, you don't even know if I'm real. I'm just saying, you don't know if I'm here, you don't know if I'm communicating with you, or you're just making all this up in your mind, right? But you do know that you are aware, right? But you don't know if I'm here. Kind of dicey here, but I don't want to get too much into that. I don't want to confuse people here. Love you, brother. Thank you, Panilko. Love you too. When we can talk about the problem and how, brother. So like I said, you can reach me via YouTube or Instagram, and because there, like, you know, you can just message me and I will get a hold of you. So I have not been able to pull or push. So I wouldn't really worry about it. And the reason for that is because it does take practice. But at the same time, if you stress yourself too much on it, you're not going to have any results, because now your focus is not on what you really want to accomplish, but your focus is on why am I not being able to pull or push. Do you know what I mean? Focus is key. That's why I said that you got to be aware of what you're thinking, because sometimes it's very tricky. You think that you are putting your focus on something, but in reality you're not. Okay, that's why I said you got to awaken to it. In reality, you are focusing on something different without realizing, because these are all mind tricks. Your mind plays all kinds of tricks, and your ego plays all kinds of tricks to keep you where it is its safe zone, I should say. But its safe zone is not your safe zone. So you got to break away from that. So, baby girl is saying, I dreamt that I was getting ready for a car race with a boyfriend, but in real life I'm single. Okay, so every time you have a dream, this is actually happening in a different realm. I've already said that many different times. You are experiencing this in a different realm or different dimension, and the reason you see this is because you actually are living it somewhere else. Okay, now you can also bring that into this realm if you are a vibrational match to it. What's up, puppy? I always got to look at what my puppy is doing as well. Sarah joined us in Panilko. Kids are still naturally open, closer in connected to their true nature till they get conditioned. 1000%, I totally agree with you. So what I mean by kids, I generally mean, 6, 7, 8 years old and older. That's what I'm talking about. But you're right, Panilko. Kids younger than that are totally more open than what we are. That's why they can see things or communicate with other beings more than what we can. So Rick is saying, like to share something. Today, while in prayer, I tried to connect with you. Have ever experienced or felt something trying to connect with you? Yes, I have. And maybe that's why you're here, my friend. I also saw your comment on one of my videos there, and I was truly amazed to see you here. Yes, I did feel that somebody's trying to connect with me. So I guess that somebody was you, Rick, because the first sign that I got when I saw you on my video was, wow, look at that, Rick is trying to connect. Awesome. And now I'm happy that you are here, my friend. All right. I love this. Guys, please tap your screen, show your support. Thanks. I love you guys. That's why I'm saying I truly love every single one of you, and your messages just keep pouring in, and that's why I just try to keep going with these messages, because you guys are amazing. Good morning, lovely. Sarah J., thank you for being here. Let's see. Thank you, Sarah J. I truly appreciate that. So I guess it's morning where you are, Sarah, right? For sure. Every day that starts with your advice, a successful day. Thank you for that, Emilia Gav10. That's a beautiful comment, and I appreciate every beautiful comment. Of course, I appreciate every comment, but especially the ones that I'm in true alignment with. So thank you for that. Panilko, I'm really feeling your energy today, brother. Thank you for sharing. You know what, Panilko? I'm feeling your energy as well, because you are just an amazing person to have around. I love it every time I do my lives. Excuse me. You are such an inspiration to all of us here, including myself. Okay, I've been seeing shooting stars often. What does that mean, please? Okay, so it means whatever you want it to mean, pretty much. And what I'm referring to here is a shooting star to you is going to mean something different than what it means to myself or anybody else for that matter. So the question is, what message do you think you are getting? Because it is definitely a message, my friend, okay? From who the message is, I don't know. The only thing I can tell you is that it's definitely a message. And having said that, I don't know, I'm going to tell you that most likely it's a message of somebody that has passed in life, in real life, and that you had something in common with stars or shooting stars. Try to look into that avenue and see what happens. Great to have your wisdom here. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see who else is here. Panilko, we are all reflections of Source expressing itself in different dimensions and realities connected. 1000%, my friend. I totally agree with you. So, you want to show us that you are smart. No, actually, he's not trying to show you that he's smart, my friend. Panilko is actually trying to add to this live, okay? And he's really doing a great job. Thank you for that, Panilko. How can I lose weight? All right, so there's a lot of ways that you can lose weight. Thank you, Amelia. There's a lot of ways that you can lose weight, but one of my favorite ways, of course, is I have done a video on my 9-day detox that I do. And believe it or not, even though that's for detox, I do lose weight every time I do it. Go check that video out. So, Baby Girl, if we're here in Africa, Agrogana, they will interpret it as spiritual husband. Yes, they would, actually. Rachel Williams is in the house. Hello, my friend. By the way, Rachel, I'm very glad to hear that Bella is doing much better. So keep giving her energy in her stomach area and her butt area, of course, right? And see what results you're getting. Having said that, I'm going to send you some loving energy to you and Bella as well. So, Magda says, I have gotten a few thoughts, messages that were not my own. Driving times 2 and 2 weeks after my mom died. Okay, at least that is good that you realize that, you know, there are not thoughts that you would generally have. So there are thoughts that most likely your mom was giving you here or trying to communicate with you. All right, this is a spiritual side, not a fitness advice. That's all good. You know what? Spiritual, fitness, it doesn't matter, because in the end of all things, we are our bodies are energy after all. So we can do the best that we can do to make our bodies better. What's my puppy doing? I hear her coughing. Bailey, you okay? What you doing? She's just running everywhere. Thank you, Magda. Say hi. Oh, what's the matter with you? Here, say hi. Yeah, say hi. Yeah, she's all hyper. Say hi. Look, 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 look. Look. I don't know. You guys can see her. She's playing with me. Bailey, okay. Go play. Go get a ball or something. I love that puppy. She's so amazing. She's only just past 3 months now. She's just... What a handful. I love her. Okay. I'm still laughing with her. Hi, Bailey, knock it out. Hi, how do we know if our third eye is open? I don't understand. Okay, so thanks for asking that. The Mitch. Okay, so there's no such thing as a third eye being open or closed. I'm going to say this again, okay? There's no such thing as an open eye being open or closed, your third eye. Your third eye is always open, okay? The only difference is that you just need to be aware of it. You just need to focus on it more so it can give you more information. That's it, okay? I've heard so many spiritual, whatever, masters, whatever you want to call them, talking about opening your third eye. I guarantee you there's no such thing. And if anybody tells you or gives you some kind of a recommendation on how to open your third eye, it's baloney. Okay, your third eye is always open. Just put your focus on it. That's all you need to do. Just put your focus on it, and you would be amazed at the results that you're going to get. All right, amazing. Thank you, Carl. Okay, love and light to you as well, my friend. Thank you. Love and light to you. Greetings from Nigeria is in the house. I love you. I love you, man. I love you too, my friend. Thank you. Sarah J, I saw your video and looked at the time. It was 555. Blessed. Awesome. Sarah J, what does 555 mean to you? That's the question that you got to ask for yourself. So can you speak about the third eye? Yes, I just did. If you want more information on it, you can always private message me, okay? Brian Razin from Australia. Thank you. Panilko, Australia's here. I love you guys. Have you ever heard of someone feeling like they're striding two parallel realities? Yes, I have. I've heard of people having not just only two parallel realities, but even more than that. And sometimes they get so confused that they are not, they're just out of this world. Rick, what are your thoughts on crystals, and have you used crystals on a spiritual journey? Yes, actually I have used crystals. But again, Rick, I use crystals as tools. There's nothing, how can I put it? There's nothing special about them as long as you realize that you are the one holding the power. Okay, you can use them as tools, just like you can use your ego, just like you can use anything else. Crystals are wonderful. They have energy of their own, of course, and they have properties. Every single crystal has a property of its own that can be very helpful and beneficial. But as long as you don't 1000% rely on just crystals, then you're good, okay? So you can use them as tools as part of your spiritual journey, of course, but remember that you are the one in control and you are the one that has the power, okay? So, I keep seeing this shooting star since childhood. Wow, that's amazing. You keep seeing a shooting star since childhood. Now, that's something I haven't heard of, to be honest with you. I've heard of people seeing shooting stars, maybe when somebody has passed, or something like that. But if you keep seeing shooting stars in childhood and you keep seeing them, there's definitely a message there for you. And the answer that I can give you to that is the universe is watching you, my friend. Okay, the universe is definitely paying attention to you, and the universe wants you to pay attention to it as well. That's the only thing that I can tell you about that. Thank you for the balloons. You're such a positive, good person that I can feel your positivity coming inside me. Thank you. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to exude my positivity so it can enter or influence, I should say, everybody. And the reason I'm saying that is because, of course, electronic devices, distance, time doesn't matter, because none of that matters. You can just feel it as we speak. Rachel, thank you so much. It really works. Love to all. Thank you, Rachel. I'm glad it did. Amelia, Yaz's energy definitely comes through strong. I love it. Thank you for that. Thank you for the hearts. Bailey, hello, gorgeous. Yes, Panilko, you saw Bailey? I think she just ran inside the house, but yeah. She's a beautiful dog. She definitely is. So we have AJ from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for being here, AJ. Los Angeles is always one of the spots that I'd love to see. I came very close to it when I was in Phoenix, Arizona, not too long ago. I was at the border of California, and I said, you know what? I'm going to do it next time. It was only like 2 hours. I was literally 2 hours from Los Angeles, and I didn't. But anyway, next time, I'll come and see you. Hello from New Zealand. Awesome. I'm glad that New Zealand is in the house. So, nice comment here. The real third eye is the earth. You need open the chakra of the earth. There you go. Thank you for that comment. Awesome. So, please, how do you deal with fear and anxiety? Plain and simple, by realizing that fear and anxiety are not who you really are. Fear and anxiety are actually not even real. The only thing that's real is love, okay, which is the opposite of fear and anxiety, all right? So when you connect with love, what you are doing is you are connecting with source energy. You are connecting with light. You can only experience fear and anxiety when you pinch yourself off from light, okay? So like I've said in other videos as well, there's only light. There's only source. There's no darkness. Darkness does not exist. There's only light. You only see darkness and fear and anxiety only when you pinch yourself off from the light, which is source. So, to deal with it, just feel more love. That's your answer. So Dennis saying, what is the third eye and what can you do with it? Good question. Third eye is basically another eye that we have right here, if you want to call it that. Even scientifically, we have found that there are some crystallization here. We do have some kind of an eye there, but basically it's just your connection to other dimensions. That's what your third eye can do. And of course there's a lot more to it than that, which would take me much more time to explain. But overall, it is your gateway to other dimensions. Exactly. Thank you, Panilko. The chakras are connected to the endocrine system in glands never closed. Thank you. You're totally right, my friend. That's what I just mentioned. Is the heart? Yes. Love and light. Too. From Maxwell from Ghana. Ghana's in the house. I mean heart. Yes, not earth. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, because I was kind of wondering what you meant by saying earth, but I went along with it because, hey, earth is good too. So, Immortal Hacker 333, are you able to talk to spirits and can you see them? What form do they take? Yes, I'm able to speak to spirits, but I got news for you. You are able to speak to spirits as well. I can see them, and you can see them as well, as long as you know what you are looking for. As far as form is concerned, they can take any form they like, believe it or not. Mostly you're going to see them in an orb-like form, like a little ball. For whatever reason, the universe likes the ball, like the spheres. That's hence like all the planets, like Earth, Sun, Moon, so on. It's all circles, right? Droplets, if you take like a droplet of water, you pull it out of the ocean, you let it, it's still circular. Orbs are no different, spirits are no different. For whatever reason, they like to be circular. But having said that, they can take other forms as well. Thank you, Amelia. Yes, beautiful and important information. Anything outside us are but tools. 1000%, my friend. I totally agree. It's part of my, okay, I'm learning from you to align with the universe. Yes. And believe it or not, we are all learning from one another. I am learning from your comments as well, believe it or not. Okay. A lot of you here have some wonderful comments. A lot of you here have knowledge in a lot of different areas that maybe I don't have knowledge on. So we are all learning together, and I love this. So, the Cutler, non-physical things don't exist. It's funny that you said that, Cutler, because I'm going to tell you that you are non-physical, and this is not even up for debate, okay? And the reason why I'm saying it's not even up for debate is because quantum physics has debunked that a long time ago. So I suggest you go back and you check, even modern science has debunked that. Non-physical is all that exists. Nothing is physical, my friend. Okay, so I don't know how old you are, but whatever they taught you back in the 70s or 80s is debunked. Totally, all right? Non-physical is all there is. There's just energy, nothing else, my man. All right. Hi, my dear from London. I love that. London is in the house. Come on, guys, keep showing your support. I love it. Thank you. Baby girl is here from Guyana, and that's in the Caribbean. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So I want to find my mother. My father took me away from her. She's in Korea, I believe. Any advice? Yes, I do have some advice on that. Okay. If you have a picture of your mother, if you don't, maybe one of your relatives has or whatever, find that picture of your mother, connect with it for a moment in real life. I'm saying, find that picture, look at it, okay? When you look at that picture, stay with that picture for a good 15 to 20 minutes, I would say, okay? This is significant, what I'm telling you. Stay with that picture for 15 to 20 minutes, really feel the connection. When you do feel this connection, just throw it out there. Mom, where are you? The first response you get is generally the best response, okay? So the first response you will get, I would investigate it and play with that. Tell me how that works out for you. Pineal gland, thank you for saying that. Pineal gland is the same thing. It's like what we call the third eye. Very interesting. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Oh, thank you, Amelia. I love that. So I keep seeing repeated numbers and mirrored numbers. What is the meaning? Like I said before, all these numbers have different meanings to different people. So whatever number you are seeing, you need to see what it means for you specifically, okay? So has anything scared you or surprised you with your energy and spirits? No, I can't say it has. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I am at the point where I know that I am total control of my surroundings and what I see. So even if something appears that I am not too keen to see, it doesn't matter. I know it can't hurt me, and therefore, as long as I have that mentality, I'm okay with it. Okay, love. Shahira is here. Thank you. Panilko, man plus activated third eye, truly not the new age, is a God on earth. Awesome. Thank you for the comment, my friend. Let's see. I'm trying to run through your comments here. I understand now you don't need money to manifest the house I am being led to have. 1000% no, you don't need money to manifest the house. Okay? What you need to have is the proper frequency and vibration that that house is vibrating in, and you match it, and then it's yours. That's all you need. Okay? After all, money is a frequency and vibration too. So you either match your frequency and vibration to the house that you want, or you match the frequency and vibration to the amount of money that the house costs. Either way is going to work. Okay, you just need to match one of the frequencies, the house frequency or the money frequency. Either way, whichever one you match, you are going to get the same result. Okay, St. Martin, Dutch Caribbean, awesome. Hello from Holland is in the house. Cutter, okay, you would not be able to interact with spirits or do telekinesis if these things were not non-physical. Again, I disagree with you. The only reason we do connect with spirits, the only reason I do telekinesis is because everything is non-physical. Okay? That's the only reason. So, let me put it to you this way, Cutler. If you were to take the world's most powerful microscope and you just zoomed it into yourself, okay, I'm not even going to go any further, just to yourself, just grab your hand and zoom it. If you were able to zoom it so much, not like the microscopes that we had in the 70s and 80s that couldn't zoom too much, we could only see, atoms and so on, right? I'm talking about the most powerful microscopes that we have today that can zoom into a point where they see nothing. Okay, everything is nothing. Your body is not here, Cutler. Okay, it's not. It's an illusion. The only thing you see is energy bouncing around. You know why? Because everything around you, including yourself, is energy. There's nothing physical. What you feel is your interpretation, okay, of what physical means to you, but it is not physical. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go one step further, and I'm going to say that even atoms themselves do not touch one another. You know why? Because if they did, you would have an atomic explosion, like we say. That's what we break down the atoms into. Nothing is physical, my friend. Nothing. All right. How can I experience more love than you were talking about? Okay, by simply connecting with the emotion of love. And how do you do it? You do it by, I'm sure that something in your life at some point or another you fell in love with. Maybe you had a love for a parent, your mother, your father, or maybe you have children and you love them, or maybe you are in love with your spouse or your wife, your husband, doesn't matter who it is, okay? Or maybe you're in love with a pet, like Bailey here running around. Just feel the love that you have for somebody and hold that vibration. Okay, that's all you need to do. Just hold it, and this vibration will become more expanded. Okay, I should say, and then this is how you connect with love in general. So, I hope I answered your question. Okay, so I don't have a picture of my mother. Awesome. In that case, if you don't have a picture of your mother, what I want you to do is just close your eyes, okay? No picture, no nothing, and just say, Mom, where are you? Simple as that. Give it some time. I suggest you do this after meditation, though. Okay, so meditate for maybe 15 to 20 minutes twice a day, I would recommend. Do this for a minimum of 21 days, I would suggest. I love the number 21 for whatever reason. And after you do this, don't be surprised if you get answers right away on this. Okay, you just ask, where are you, Mom? And whatever answer comes into your mind, follow it. In a lot of cases, you don't even need 21 days. I'm just saying 21 because I have seen a lot of great results within 21 days with a lot of different things. Do you have any tips on time management? Absolutely. So, get yourself a little journal in this physical realm, okay, and mark down what your specific goal or what your specific time or your specific thing that you want to do at a specific time, okay? And just say, for example, you want to go to the grocery store. I'm just giving an example, right? I'm going to go from this time to that time. Write it down. So plan out your whole day, and don't go over it, not even a minute. That's time management for you. Okay, I love and appreciate. Thank you for each answer. Thank you. You're more than welcome. Rick, got to run. Love big time and giant hug. Thank you, Rick. I'm hugging you too, my friend. Thank you. I got a lot of messages here. Let's run down. What are your thoughts about the moon? It was a full blood moon the other day. Yes, it was. And the moon was looking at you. I guarantee you that. Believe it or not, the moon and everything else around us has an awareness and consciousness of its own. Panilko, yes, quantum physics starting to understand reality, things that master is sages know. That's right, my friend. That's what I was saying earlier, Panilko. Don't have a picture of my mother. Okay, all I know is that my father left her behind. Like I said, try the method that I showed you. Cutler, energy is physical. No, my friend. Energy is not physical. Like I said before, there's nothing physical. Atoms interact with each other. Everything is interactive, interconnected. Yes, everything is interconnected, but not in the way you think, my friend. Dennis, okay, thank you so much. Love your words. I appreciate it. Science is really young, but they are getting there. Yes, I agree with you. How do you know if you meditated successfully? Okay, so the way you would know if you meditated successfully is by how you feel. Okay, if your thoughts have subsided, if your thoughts have just you're not thinking about them anymore, and you just kind of feel like you're one with everything, then you know that your meditation was successful. Any advice on meditation? Yes, just like I said before, find a nice quiet spot. My favorite meditation is not to think about anything. Just close your eyes and feel your body kind of sinking into the seat where you're at. Just keep your mind on that, or you can keep your mind on breathing, whatever suits you best. Okay, the key to meditation, in my perspective, is to just observe your thoughts come and go. That's all. Number 9 is the rule of all numbers. Okay, awesome. Okay, I know spirits exist, and the only reason they interact with me is because they are physical. No, I'm going to disagree again. The only reason why they interact with you is because you, my friend, are non-physical. It's the other way around. You got your wires mixed there. All right, I live in the 21st district in Berlin. Awesome. I love the number 21. I really do. All right, let's go see any other things happening here because I'm going to run. Your mom is probably thinking about you too. Yes, 1000%. I agree. Thank you for all those hearts, by the way. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you. Smiling to me. I thought Moon was smiling to me, and I had to look, make sure she was smiling. Yes, and she was. The Moon was smiling to you. I guarantee you that. Nothing is physical. That is so nice to hear. What happens when we die physically? So again, what happens is like you enter from one room, you exit one room, and you enter another. That's what happens to you, my friend, okay? Nothing is physical. Guaranteed. Even science is catching on to this. My mother passed away 2016. How can I connect with her, please? The same way I just mentioned it. Just think about her, and the first image or thought that comes into your mind, play along with it, and you can start a conversation like that. Okay? In which way is everything connected? How do you mean? All right, so everything is connected because there's no separation to begin with. So everything, this is a big topic, but everything is connected because what you really see around you is really you, okay, just in different forms. Okay, what's the difference between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind? So, basically, the conscious mind is something that you can control. The subconscious mind is generally something that you need to work on to control it. That's the only difference, okay? Moms never forget their kids. Absolutely, I love that. Hello, hello. Do you use the Wim Hof method every time before you meditate? No, I don't. But I do use it whenever I just kind of feel like I want to have an extra boost. I've been using the Wim Hof method for years, actually, and I love it, and I love Wim for it. Can you teach me telekinesis? Awesome. Telekinesis, my friend, takes time to learn, believe it or not. It's not a one-time deal. The only thing that I can tell you is you need to connect with whatever object you are trying to move. 1121 Fairlight. Awesome. Wow. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I watched a video on TK. Awesome. Yes, thank you. All right. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, they're everywhere, believe it or not. How to learn telekinesis. Like I said, instead of concentrating on learning telekinesis, you should concentrate on connecting with whatever it is you want to connect with. And then everything else will follow. What else can you tell us about Wim Hof? All right, so another thing I can tell you is he loves cold lakes, cold water, cold showers, cold everything. All right. I'm not personally in alignment with the cold shower technique, but it does work. Regardless of if I'm in alignment with it or not, it does work. And a lot of people have seen great results from it. All right. Hello, my friend. Hello. Moore is in the house. I love it. Beautiful. I can feel this, that you and every people are a different me. Thank you for existence. Yes, everybody and everything that you see, believe it or not, is a different version of yourself, okay? I moved a pencil. Awesome. That is very, very good, my friend. I like that. How do you know that? I guess you're tagging somebody else here. Okay, please show me. Is it possible that my thoughts could not be my thoughts? Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, that's the only possibility that you have. No thought is your thought. It's just certain thoughts that float around. They float around more often than others, and we accidentally think that these thoughts are ours. But in reality, your mind is only a receiver, and all these thoughts are flying around, and you are just picking them up. In reality, no thought is your thought. Remember that. Okay, I learned from my journey. Awesome. All right, I'm going to try to jump down. How come I can't see ghosts, and where are they? Maybe you're trying too hard. Ghosts, believe it or not, are everywhere around you. Okay, we only see a small portion of light our eyes are designed to see. Okay, if you were to see everything around you, you would go bonkers. So it's probably better that you don't see them. I believe there are physical things that science has not discovered yet. We label those non-physical. No, as a matter of fact, I don't think science can advance more in this regard because we already see that it is nothing. We can see this clearly, okay? And we can see that energy is dancing around. So what else is there for science to discover, my friend? What's the best meditation for connecting with my mother, who I want to find? So, best meditation is to go silent, okay? Sit there for 20 to 30 minutes, like I said before. Observe your thoughts, but just as you are, your thoughts are just subsiding, throw out the question, I want to connect with you, Mom. Or throw out that statement, I should say. Or you can say, where are you, Mom? The answer will come to you. Trust me on this. Can pets like birds in the house ward off bad spirits? First of all, there are no bad spirits. The reason I'm saying this is because we have spirits that might be kind of lost, but they're not bad. Deep down inside, there's nobody bad. It's just our interpretation of them. And pets and birds and stuff like that, they can see spirits, yes, but can they ward them off? Not really. Okay, I wouldn't believe in all of that if I were you. Okay, whenever I am anxious, thank you more for that, or excited, I literally feel something moving in my tummy. Yes, you would, because this is a very significant chakra down there, believe it or not. Hello, my friend. All right. Are there bad spirits? No, there aren't any bad spirits, I guarantee you that. Or at least if they think they are bad, they can't hurt you unless you yourself believe that they can hurt you. What's Bailey doing? Bailey, what are you doing? What you chewing? There she comes again, full sword. What are you chewing? Come say hi. Look, say hi. Here, look, say hi. Hey, no nipping. She's no nipping, no nipping. Okay, so the thoughts that I don't want are not from my own belief system. And what happened to you? What's the matter with you? You got your foot stuck? Go play. You're so melodramatic. So the thoughts that I don't want are not from my own belief system in the subconscious. No. So your subconscious is basically a recorder. It records everything that has happened in your lifetime, believe it or not. So in a lot of cases, it might have recorded stuff that you are not aware of right now. Bailey, what are you doing there? Get out of there. Okay. Thank you, Lana, for that. So what is the secret about connecting properly with the object? All right, so the secret is basically just to observe it long enough that you form a connection, okay? And while you are observing it, you are going to realize that you and the object are pretty much one, okay? That's the secret. And you can move the object just like you move your finger. There's no difference. Have you seen something out of the third that you did not expect it? No, not really. Bailey, what are you doing? Get over here. Don't go there. Get over here. You're so playful. By the way, I really appreciate you being here. Oh, thank you. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. Bailey, get out of there. Sorry, guys. I got a puppy that's... Hey, get out of there. Bailey. 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 What you doing there? You're going to get stuck there. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of the bush. What are you doing there? Puppies, I love them. How to stay in good love frequency by thinking of my child, for example, all day. Yes, so if you can think of your child all day and just think of how much you love your child, this is the love frequency, okay, that I'm talking about. Thank you, Sarah. Cute, love huskies. Yes, well... I'm saying energy is non-physical. That's correct. Hi, Bailey. Yeah, thank you. Bailey, you're getting a lot of hellos here, my friend. Do you believe into existence, aliens, and civilizations? 1,000%. Yes, there are multiple civilizations. There are multiple aliens. There are multiple of everything, because this is how this universe and other universes act. Everywhere you see around you, there is a plethora of things, okay? There's not one thing that is alone. There's a plethora. So therefore, there's also a plethora of other species and other planets. 1,000%. All right, so, like the Anunnaki, yes. All right, on that note, if you guys want to subscribe, you can hit the subscribe button here while I am live. As I was mentioning earlier, you can follow me here if you haven't followed me already, and you can follow my you can hit my link tree and follow me on my other platforms as well, okay? And on that note, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Love and light to all. I am truly humbled. I'm truly I love connecting with all of you, and you have so many beautiful questions, and I can stay here all night. Literally, I can stay here all night, and there would be no shortage of communication, and there would be no shortage of this. And for this, I am truly grateful and blessed to have all of you here watching me live. I truly appreciate you all. Anybody that wants to have more information on whatever I'm discussing, you can, if you're friends with me here on TikTok, you can private message me, or if you're not friends with me here on TikTok, you can follow me on the other platforms, and you can actually send me any kind of a question that you have on one of those, and I will connect with you. Love and light to all, and no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Thank you. Thanks for connecting. Bye for now.